What is going on, guys? My name is George, and welcome to the second episode of Everton Career Mode here in FIFA 15. First episode, everything got started, and we played one match. We played against Levante in a friendly game. 2-all for both of us. It was a draw. And, it's a friendly, so I wasn't too worried about that. So now this is where we begin to actually look for some players, look for some signings. The team... every time you start career mode with any team, you're most of the time, 99% of the time, you're gonna find that there are some spots, some positions that you can improve on, or that you can just, where you can actually get some players as backups for the starting 11 that you have on the field. And so for Everton, there's a lot of good players. Actually, there's a lot of depth in the squad. But there are a couple of players like left mids and attacking mids that maybe I could use. Of course, in the first episode, I've already signed one player, and that was Cáceres, the ex-center back from Juventus. So we signed him, and I think that's a great signing because we have Jagielka, our center back. Then we had Distin, and we also had Stones, and a couple other center backs. But I really felt like my second center back was not too experienced as the first one, as Jagielka. So I decided to get a Cáceres, and I think that was a good signing. I think I paid it like £6 million or something like that, which is, for me, I think that's a great deal. I think it was either 6 or 9. It wasn't more than 9 million. And I think that's pretty good getting for Cáceres. I think that is a great deal. So now what I'm looking at right now is for a center attacking mid. That was my objective to get in this transfer window. Like I said, it left mid as well, but the thing I really wanted was the center attacking mid, because the only center attacking mid that we have in the team is Ross Barkley, and he is a very young player. He's probably gonna grow up to the high 80s, but for right now, I don't think he could just be he could play the whole season by himself, and we've got the Europa League as well, and maybe an FA Cup or League Cup. Maybe I'm not exactly sure if we do have that, but we do have the Europa League and of course the Premier League. So I decided to get another center attacking mid. So the first game of the season, here we go. The Barclays Premier League has begun, and it is against Leicester City, the newly promoted team. What happens in the 8th minute? It is Lukaku getting that first goal for us in the season. What a strike, what a run, amazing finish. Look at that. I mean, defenders don't even get close to him. They don't even get close to him because he's just going to push him off. Not even going to get the ball away. 1-0, we start off this match. Amazing. But nothing happens, though. 37 minutes in the game, and the game was a little bit... we were just fighting it in the midfield. That was what's going on. We had this amazing chance just before the 40th minute mark. Lukaku could have had his brace in this game. In the first game of the season, would have been just crazy if he did that. But I wasn't able to score right there. Another chance before the first half ended, and that was a pretty good save by the goalkeeper. So that was it for the first half. 1-0 against Leicester City. I think that's how you pronounce it, right? I mean, I get confused because it has an I in there and a C. But I've heard that it is Leicester City, so I'm going to just say it like that. So we come up... Now we're going to do, this is the second half now, and we're going to do a couple of changes here. We're going to bring in Eto. This match was still 1-0, 94 minutes, and the match is over. It was crazy at the end. It was just, I was like, I need to get the ball away from my goal, from my side of the field. And Leicester City at the end were going all out, and they were at home, so they were just going all out. And that's one of the realistic things about now in FIFA 15, that the teams understand, the CPU understands that they're losing, they're gonna go all for it. So now, as you see right there, I made a bid for Tarab, the player from QPR. I was looking at other players like Muniain, and they were just too expensive. Draxler was 19 million. So the club accepts the offer for Tarab, 12 million. So now all I needed was the player to accept. And that was kind of a surprise, right? But Tarab is 25 years old. He's from QPR in the 2nd division, and he accepted the offer. So that was awesome. 12 million for Tarab. I think that is an amazing signing. Still very young and only 12 million. I only had to give him 4 more million, so I think that was pretty good. And yeah, so now what I want to do now is to switch Barkley and Tarap, this whole in the BPL and this whole season and in the Europa League as well. And it's going to be good because Barkley's going to be able to grow and Tarap is going to be able to grow because he's not an old player. He's 25. But of course, Barkley is only 20 years old, so he has even more room to improve right here. Should have edited this part out. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it kind of took a long time, even with me fast forwarding this. So the next game that we had in this one was Arsenal, and I was getting ready to play that. But first, we have to do a new team sheet, and that is one of the newest things here in FIFA 15 that you can do a team sheet. And that is great. When I first heard about it, I was like, yes, finally. Now we can have different teams without just changing the ones that you have. So now you can have different team sheets. You can pick from that, and that's it. You don't have to be moving players around anymore, unless you want to make last minute change or something like that. But other than that, yeah. So I made a Europa League team sheet, as you saw right there. So now we have the BPL team, the default, and the Europa League one, and I made that into a 4-1-2-1-2 formation with a lot of my players from the bench and the reserves. I think that's going to be pretty good. And if I do need players from the first 11, then from the BPL, then I'll just put him in there in case I need him. So now we're playing against Arsenal, and we're only going to be playing 2 games in this episode, but in the next one we are going to be playing 3. And it's Arsenal. What else can I say? One of the best teams from the Premier League. And it's very early on, 8 minutes into the game, and Welbeck was all on over me. He was just trying to get a goal against us. And he actually, in real life, he might be the best striker. But in the game, he is pretty good because he's tall, he's good at heading. And I found out even more with that goal right there. That was a great header by Danny Welbeck. Puts it past the goalkeeper. And my goalkeeper could not do anything about it. Tim Howard stretched his arms, but Welbeck is a very tall player, very strong player, and was able to get that a goal. But we tried after that goal, 21 minutes. Look at that shot right there, deflected. It was trying to get that on the rebound, could not do that. Lukaku had a great shot right there. Well, not a great shot. It went to the goalkeeper, but at least it was a shot on goal. And then Cazorla almost had the second goal for Arsenal, and this goal was just not this goal, but this chance should have been a goal by McCarthy. Could not believe he didn't score that. He should have scored with his left foot. Instead, he tried his right foot and he missed it wide. That was not a good finish at all. Lukaku before the first half ends. Oh my God, again. Should have had a goal. I was a bit frustrated because we hadn't scored and we had some really good chances. So second half comes in. Second half, we're still losing 1-0. We're playing at home. So it is my duty to go all the way up and try to get a goal. And from this chance, we get the equalizer, and that is Kevin Morales, the Belgian right mid, who's actually playing as a left mid in the team right now. And he's doing pretty good, and he gets that header past the goalkeeper, past Chesney. Amazing goal, because Kevin Morales is not really known for being a good header and scoring goals with his head. In the 64th minute, it is going to be Ross Barkley putting this in the back of the net, but it doesn't count. It's an offsides. And I was like, no. I thought it was a goal because he was celebrating, but it turns out it was an offsides, and I was very disappointed with that. We make a few changes now in the team, and we've had this chance right here, 71 minutes in the game. It is still a draw, 1-1. McCarthy takes this ball, shoots to the post. The rebound, and we get the goal. Dramatic, unbelievable, and we get the second goal against Arsenal in the 82nd minute. As you see, look at that. The shot goes to the post, goes to the woodwork, and it goes back to us. And that was a great effort to put in the back of the net. Kevin Morales gets the brace. No doubt about it, man of the match so far. 95 minutes in the game, or 90 minutes. And we're going to get a penalty. And I was like, yes, that is going to be it. I'm going to put this away. We're going to make this a 3-1 game, and it's going to be over. Baines is the man who takes the penalties here, and I decided to keep him in there. Here comes Leighton Baines. Everything looks good. The shots, and Chesney is going to save that. Damn, we could have made this a 3-1 game, but it didn't matter at the end because we won the match. We did it. We took away the 3 points. We beat Arsenal 2-1. What a match that was, guys. Unbelievable. Cannot believe it. It was so crazy. And yeah, but that's going to be the end of this episode, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure to give it a like, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Later.